My name is Roger Sean. This is me completing the oil change in my 2011 Toyota Prius. I've been a rideshare driver for over 6 years for Uber, and for over 6 years I went to Valvoline Quick Oil Change and I drove it through, and that is how I created the process, because changing the oil in any vehicle is absolutely important. It's of crazy importance, and I know that it's very important for the longevity of any vehicle. And so I created a process, and every 2 weeks I would drive it through Valvoline Quick Oil Change, and it would cost like $60. But in April 2024, the ABS system in my car came to a halt, and that means that all the income and all the money that I had from driving for Uber completely stopped. So that stopped my oil change system. So from then on, I have to change the oil by myself in this car because it's very important. And this is how I got up. You can see that brand new from Amazon. This thing has not even been opened yet, and look at it. It's like, it looks to be like about a quarter or half a quarter, 3/4 of a quart low. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's go time. So I'll grab all the tools, a lot of them in a 14mm socket. I think this is, I got all the tools that I need down here. I've done a lot of oil changes on this car. If you go to like ridesharedriver.blog, you can see the maintenance log. This car has a lot of miles on it, and everything that I've ever done to the car, I have put in that maintenance log. I've written in that maintenance log. This is the first time I'm changing the oil by myself in this car. Usually I take the Valvoline Quick Oil Change and they do it. But this is the first time. I've looked at a lot of YouTube videos. I don't care how easy the job is. It's a really simple job. Oh, I forgot something that I'm gonna need. Crap. I'll go get it. The actual container to put the old oil in. Okay, now I got everything, I think. And the object is, let me see if I can find it somewhere where you can see. The object is just to drain the old oil out and into this pan, and then put fresh brand new oil in it. This car has like almost 550,000 miles on it. And how I got it to 550,000 miles driving for Uber every day is by changing the oil in this car every 2 weeks. And right now, I can't afford to take it to an oil change place. They charge like $60 or something. So I got some oil in there. I'll change it myself. So I looked up and found a lot of videos on it, and I'm gonna do it by myself, I guess. So here it goes. So I looked at some videos, like a bunch of videos, but I would say the most helpful one was from the Car Care Nut, and they told me exactly what size this bolt is. It's a 14mm. So we're going to put it here, and hopefully it won't fall into this tray. And the Car Care Nut also told me to replace that washer with a blue one. If it's a black one, it's not replaceable, but if it's a blue one, it is. So I'm going to put a blue one on there, and I got a new oil filter. I'm gonna put that on there too, somewhere around here. I don't even know where it is. I guess I should have that. Oh, and I got everything from Amazon, by the way, because Amazon is awesome. So here is the exact tool that is needed for the oil filter. And I could just find here the oil filter is right here. The oil filter is a 04152-YZZA6. And I got this, I don't know if you can see it. I got that bag from the $1.25 tree, but it was actually $1. The Dollar Tree was still actually everything in there was $1. Alright, so let's just get this done. Got my ratchet that I also got from Amazon. And it got shipped in like 2 days, way faster than any of these shipping companies around here, like UPS, FedEx. They would, for 2 days shipping, they charge an arm and a leg. I read a book on Amazon, and on Prime, they actually lose their ass. Amazon actually loses out pretty big on Prime, but they make it up with gross sales. I was like, okay, that's cool. Alright, here it goes. I'm so far from out of my I hate working on cars and see. And I don't even know which way this bolt goes because it's like weird. It's facing up, so I don't know. We don't go. I don't want to force it. Something as simple as taking a bolt off. And the ratchet, what do you want for 20 bucks? Doesn't have left or right on it. So I'm gonna try it now the other way. See if it works that way. And it's pretty tight under here. Doesn't work that way. Lefty loosey, Friday time doesn't seem to be working. Okay, so I watched the video and I'm pretty sure I know which way to turn this stupid bolt now. I could have just taken the oil filter off, I guess, but I didn't even think of that because I've never done this before. Okay. Get that out of the way. Why is this on so tight? we go. Okay. So now the trick is to drain it to make sure it goes in the big round hole. And I'm using these gloves that are left over from COVID. They're not mechanic gloves, but they'll work. So the oil is draining out now, and it looks pretty clean. I don't care. I need this car to work no matter what. So it's draining, and the car care nut says to just go out and just take care of the filter now, which is probably a good idea. I don't have the canister off yet though. So I'll take care of that in a minute. I still got the drain plug in my hand. So. Still draining. Okay, now it's straight up and down finally. But it's still draining. So when this finishes draining, I'll put this blue washer on it, on the drain plug, and I probably should get one out of here. Because there was no way to buy just one, I had to buy a bunch of them. Now because these gloves, I can't open that. Well, that did work. Alright, so I'm going to put this back on. I thought I was going to put it back on. Okay, so that's in. So I'll snug it up in a minute. Here's the filter. We're going to take it out of its box now. Alright, so I got the filter out of its box. Here it is. So now here is the O-ring. I'll put it right here, and here is the filter wrench and extension. So let me snug up the oil plug. Alright, so I got a rag and I cleaned off around the oil thing. So that's clean. So I'll take off the 14mm socket and then on the ratchet here, so that way I won't drop it. I think it will. And I'll just switch the ratchet so it turns off now. And that's exactly what I did not want to happen. Good thing I got a rag. Alright, so I got the oil filter loose. So the canister anyway, so I'm taking the canister off. It would suck if this filter wrench didn't fit. I remember the guys at Valvoline, they had me get a new canister because the original one was rounded, and that would suck. Alright, so there's some residual oil in the filter and in the canister. And so I'm screwing that back in there for now. And I'll put the old filter in this baggie, this Ziploc baggie that I got from the Dollar Tree, because the people from the mobile home park will freak out about that. Alright, so I got it in the Ziploc, the old filter. Okay, so now I got the new filter, and I'll take off the canister. And there's supposed to be a filter, a washer on here already, so I'll check and see. Alright, so I got the filter and it's prepped in the canister. I did not wipe it down with oil because the car care nut said you don't have to. Alright, that's done. Where's my rag? I guess I'll just use my shirt. I'm definitely gonna need a ratchet though. Here it is. Switch it to off. Because it doesn't look right for some reason. There's off. Okay. so switch it back to on. Alright, that seems like 18 to me. 18 pounds per square inch on the filter and 30 pounds on the plug. That's what the car care nut said. He is a Toyota mechanic. So, I can just get this canister branch socket off. Be good. There we go. Okay, it seems like a success. So now let's fill with the oil and we'll see. Success. That's an empty jug of oil right there. And I'll use that jug to take the old oil back to, I think, Advanced Auto Parts or one of those places, I don't even know. Okay, this is a 2011 Toyota Prius. Today is Thursday, October 3rd, 2024. Yesterday was Wednesday. I changed the oil in this car, and then I put everything away and took off the jack stands and everything. And then I was recycling oil, so I was transferring the oil from my drain pan to the recycle bin thing, the thing I was gonna take it to the recycle place in, and the bottle, and I saw in the bottom of this drain pan something that I couldn't believe. It was the crush washer. Now when I originally took this plug out, there's a washer already on here that can't be taken off, and it's metal. So I did not put an extra crush washer on. I didn't know that I was supposed to. Now since then, I have checked it multiple times. It has not dripped or leaked at all. And I've taken it on multiple test drives. It has 548 or 49,000 miles on it now. And there's a problem with the ABS system, but I don't want any more problems. So that's why I'm changing the oil. It's only gone 1,153 miles since it's had that problem, but it's been like 5 or 6 months. I don't even know. But anyway, I looked up on YouTube what would happen if you forgot to put a crush washer on. And then I found this. I was all ready to drain the oil out and then put a crush washer on it and then put the oil back in it. But I found this solution. It's a shop vac in the place where you put the oil in. and you have it sucking out and it doesn't leak one drop of oil. I have this here, just this drain pan here, just in case. So as soon as I see that it's not gonna leak, I have plenty of time, then I'll remove this thing so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. But I got everything that I need, and I don't know if you can see it, but this is the actual crush washer that I'm gonna put on this plug. So here goes. Just a 14mm socket. Okay, the plug has been broken loose. I'm going to take it out the rest of the way with my fingers. Does it look like it's going to be dripping? It is not. Like you're existing. And this is all I'm doing here, is putting this crush washer on. Put it on fingers tight. Like the car care nut says, and then I'll snug it up, and then take the car off the jack stands. Okay, that's tight enough. Alright, the crush washer's on. I'm gonna wipe it down like the car care nut said. Okay, so now it's good.